Hey, happy Monday, YouTubers. I want to show you something here. All right, my Smith & Wesson Model 17, 22 Masterpiece, 22 cal, 22 long rifle. And let me tell you, appropriate. Masterpiece, because that's what it is. 6-inch barrel, target hammer, target trigger. It's got this, they put this add-on piece. It's like really wide. Gun's empty, first of all. Nobody freak out. 6 rounds of 22 long. All right, and check out the cylinder. You see how the holes are recessed? All right, the rimfire, it just drops right in. It goes flush with the cylinder. It doesn't stick out, which is like a great little feature on a gun when building guns. Because a lot of guns don't have it. It's extra. It's going to cost money. So look how tight, between the cylinder and the frame. You can barely see a drop of light coming through. You see that little bit? That's tight. And the bluing on this gun, I'll put this thing up against any one of my pythons. Well, I got one blue python, 6-inch, 357, vintage, 71 python. And I thought the bluing on that was nice. My God, what a job Smith did on this gun. All nice parts, hammer trigger, adjustable sights, 6-inch barrel. Wow. I mean, it's a joy. Its balance is like unreal and accurate. And it's a lot of gun, man, for a 22. See, that's the reason I don't use it a lot. First of all, because I'm like a big baby, and I don't want to match it, mark up the cylinder, from constantly cocking it. I got other guns I could shoot all day and beat the crap out of them before I do that to this, because it's just too freaking pretty. This thing's been in my safe, hasn't seen the light of day in I can't remember. The oil and grease even dried up. The cylinder, if you try to open it, it's like really, you know what I mean? It's like really stiff. I was like, wow. I took it out, it's like I had to force the thing open. But what a beautiful gun. You want to put meat on a table? I mean, you're out backpacking or hiking. I mean, I know it's a 6-inch barrel, it's heavy, but man, squirrels, rabbit, anything you want, you're looking to put in your belly, right here, folks. Not a problem. I get their smaller, lighter guns, but you just can't beat a beautiful revolver like this. I mean, you can't beat it. I don't even want to shoot it. I just like it that much. I take it out, I wipe it down. I should oil it since I got it out now. Probably this week I'll get to that. Oil it up nice, put it back. Very happy with the purchase. Bought it at the Firearms Guild, New Jersey Firearms Guild. I believe they're in Colonia or Bridgewater. It's like Old George's Road. Right there, Route 27. It's like right in there somewhere. Great store, had a shitload of guns last time I was there. It's been a couple of years. And I went in, and I think the price was, believe it or not, it was like $350 or more. I think it was like $375. And I'm checking it out, and I really wanted it. So I asked the guy that was showing me the gun, I'm like, look, what can we do here? What's the best? Calls over the boss. Don't know this guy from Adam, walks over, says hello, I shake his hand, he picks up the gun, he's staring at it, he's looking it over. Because there ain't a freaking ding on it, there ain't a mark. This gun's literally brand new. Might have been unfired at that point, I don't know. That's how clean it is. But he's looking at it hard. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, give me a good number. Turns around. It was just like 300 or under. I couldn't believe it. He knocked off like 50, 75 bucks right off the top. And he gave me a brick of 22 ammo. I mean, there was like a box missing out of it, but probably about 350, 400 rounds. He threw that in. I mean, who the hell does that? Gave me a great deal. Free ammo, which is like unheard of. While I was there, though, maybe the reason he gave me the good number, because I bought a 22 rifle the same day, a Rossi 22 pump action, and real sweet gun, clean as a whistle, no scratches, used, very well taken care of. The action was tight, great little shooter. And the reason I grabbed it was because, every time you go in and buy a gun, you buy this on a Monday, they charge, the extra $15. You got to do the check, background check, the NICS check. The screwing is what I call it. You go back on a Tuesday, buy another gun, $15. Go back on a Friday, buy another gun, $15. So if you could get one or two at the same time, you save yourself $15, and it usually drives down the price maybe a hair. Because the guy sees you're buying a couple of weapons off him at a store, so they should do the right thing by you. Gave me a great deal on this, but I think the rifle, maybe he knocked off like $10, $20. But I was just so happy with this purchase. And, you pick this gun up, other than the balance is like unreal. It's a lot of gun. This thing feels like a friggin' 357. Solid steel. The blue one's perfect. It's gorgeous. Heavy. The hammer, right? Target hammer. Your finger just touches it. the serrations, if you can see them, I mean, it just like rips into your thumb. They're like little teeth. It's unreal. Like you'll never slip off of this thing. No way. You'll never miss a shot. Never miss a shot. It's got a nice wide target trigger on it. You see that add-on piece they put on there? You can add that on. I guess you can buy it for any gun. It's got 2 little set screws in it. It holds it on there. Look how wide that is. I mean, your finger just lays in there any which way you want. Pinned barrel. It's got 2 pins up there. I think it's a 3-screw. 1, 2, 3. That's how you call it. I guess it's a 3-screw. So I got to check out the year or whatnot, but man, let me tell you. You want to put meat on the table? Let's say you're out backpacking and doing a little hunting trip or something, or camping or whatever. Some rabbit, even pheasant if you can get a bead on one. This gun will get the job done. Plus, it shoots cheap. I mean, today's standards, I can get a brick of 22 long rifle for the ungodly amount of, what, $60, $80? You know, it depends where you go, but everything's through the roof. Through the roof. Like I said, this gun I paid, 10 years ago? Let's say I paid $300 even. I just checked out a couple over the weekend. I was up at Davis in New York State. Same gun with rubber grip. You know, the guy changed the grip. Same exact gun. $1,300. I almost fucking fainted. I said, you gotta be kidding me. You know, I paid $3. This is worth $13. If you have to sell a gun, I mean, not that I think anybody should have to. You should be able to keep everything your own unless you're like in big trouble. You need money. I dig it. But you will get big dollars for your gun now. I mean, trading it into a store, you know, I don't know. What would they give this to me? I walk into a store, $300 maybe? I'm just guessing. $250, $300. Put it on consignment. What do they got, 30%? You might as well turn it into a lampshade, dude. You know, you're going to walk out of there with pennies. I'd rather keep it and suffer. You know, I'll eat friggin' tomato and bread sandwiches all week. I ain't going to sell this off. No way. Ain't happening. But let me tell you, if you can come across one, like the one I seen in Davis and Sloatsburg, beautiful gun. Might have the wood grips on the side, but the guy changed them. He put rubber on. Real nice gun. Really clean. Nice shine. Beautiful blowing. Gotta have it. So, there's another one for you. Anything else I could tell you about this gun? That's about it. Oh, and when I shot it for the first time, listen to this. I'm all jacked up. I got this gun. We go up to the woods, me and my friends. We're up in the mountains. And I get to the site. We had a great site we used to go to all the time shooting. Ranger would come by. Nobody would bother you. We clean up our mess. You know, we'd have lunch. We set up a couple tables. Big American flag. You know, we're like out there. We're shooting into a hill. You can see to the right or to the left clearly, you know, 50 yards each way. So nobody's going to come sneaking up on you. We are like super safe. I go with my boy Tommy Two-Tone. Sometimes his brother Randy comes along. But when we go shooting, it's all about safety, man. No fooling around. When I go on a trip, I want to come home in one piece. You know? So when you're out there shooting, whether you're in the woods or the range, just be careful. The only time your finger goes on that trigger is when you're going to pull it. That's it. Other than that, you don't touch. So when I loaded this up for the first time, real quick, we're at the range. I loaded up. I'm all jerked up to shoot this gun. I mean, it's killing me. I load it up. I get it up. I got the target in sight. I give a little squeeze. It goes off. I was like, what the hell was that? It was like nothing. You know, it's a 22. But it feels like a fucking 357. I mean, the weight. I mean, this feels like a full-fledged gun. I mean, when I was shooting this thing, I expected some kick, some muzzle coming up on me, just because of the style of the gun and the weight. Man, it was like nothing. It was kind of like, I don't know. It was a downer for me. I was just expecting a bigger noise or, you know, I don't know what to expect. Very happy with it. Shot straight. I mean, bullseyes, no problem. 50 yards. I was hitting nice groups. Inch and a half, you know. And I'm not the greatest shot in the world. Believe me when I tell you. My daughter's a better shot than me. But what a great gun. If you come across one, I mean, the dollar-wise, I wouldn't go looking for one now. You're going to spend $1,000, $1,300, $900. I mean, it's amazing, this gun. The prices, everything's up, up, up. Nothing's coming down. And good luck finding one. If you do, I don't know, if you like 22s as much as I do, you grab it. All right. I guess that's it, folks. Till my next video. I'll catch you later. Be safe.